Okay, hello Capstone. If you're in YouTube, you're going to want to go ahead and maximize your screen. And you're going to want to go ahead and, if you have not already, log into Digication. And once you've logged into Digication, you're going to see your portfolio here. And if you haven't seen it, you'll probably want to watch the first tutorial, which is Digication 1, Jay Shuttleworth. This is Digication 2. So, assuming your portfolio is up, you'll click here. And I don't have anything up. And here's what we're going to do here. There are two of these categories that I think are really important for uploading your evidence and then for later linking to it. The purpose of this video is just to learn how to upload your evidence. I think it makes sense to upload your evidence first. Of course, you can upload your evidence while you're writing your essay, but for this particular task, we're just going to learn how to upload something. So if you want to write your essay, that's going to be over here in the Keeps letter. But if you want to upload something, it's going to be in Program of Study and Evidence. So let's click on that. Okay. And it's going to take us over here to the Program of Study and Evidence, and there's nothing here. So what you're going to do right now is you're going to be creating a series of folders, one folder for each of your classes, or perhaps maybe additional folders for classroom experiences, or maybe things that occurred outside of the classroom, but not necessarily at LIU or at your current placement. So if you want to add a folder, you come here to Add and Edit, and it takes you to this page, and it says, all right, let's add a page. So we'll do that. And I'm going to go ahead and call this TAL 801. And we'll save it. All right, and then we have to scroll back down. And so here we are. That's the folder that we just created. And again, you'll know that you're inside the folder when you see that it's underlined. So we're not in Program of Study because it's not underlined. We are in TAL 801 because it is underlined. And you're in Program of Study and Evidence because it's underlined. So what it's asking you right now is, do you want to add a module, or in this case, a file of some kind? And you've got add a module and add this module. That might be confusing, so let's talk about that. This add a module is saying, what kind of thing do you want to add? For our purposes, rich text is where you want to be, so we're good. So add a module, I want to do rich text, it's good. And you come down here, and we're going to add this module. Okay, so what it's done now is it's taken you into kind of a familiar Word document format. And what we want to do right now is we want to upload a document that we've saved somewhere on our computer. So to do that, you're going to come to this button here. All right, it's like a little plus sign on what looks like a Word document. So we're going to do that, insert file. And then it's going to take us to a page that looks pretty familiar. It's going to ask us to browse. And that's what I want. Again, your folder title will be different, but that's my title where I have the things that I want to upload. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to do TAL 801 Essay on Mortgage Policies. All right. And it says upload is complete, so our next step is to insert. And there it is. So right now your file is in Digication. So here's the important part. Save. And it's going to say it's unpublished. I always recommend publishing because publishing makes it viewable by all people. Publish. Publish again, and you're good to go. Now to see what you've done, again, you are still in 801 because remember, if it's underlined, you're there. But right now you're in the publish mode, and since we've already published, there's not anything else to do. So let's go ahead and look at view. Right now we're just looking at what's inside this folder. And here it is. So you want to test it, and a good sign is when you click on it, it changes colors. All right, so let's click on it. And there's my essay. So the good news is, if you can get to this stage with your own and you can open it, you are good to go for the next step, which is we're going to drop an essay here into the Keeps letter, and we're going to make a link to this document. All right, but that will be for Digication 3. Okay, good luck.